one of the toughest things I did though was leaving the streets for real and just chasing only music. You know what I'm saying? Like separating myself from a lot of shit, a lot of negative shit, a lot of my homies. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't had nothing to do with like no bad blood or nothing. I just felt like I was so deep in the streets I couldn't really grow.
It was
if I would
preventing
have
you
just
from,
stayed in my same environment, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now today. Situation where I'm like, I can't keep doing this shit. I know for a fact if I just keep on like just putting myself in these environments and these situations, I know for a fact like I'm gonna go to jail. I'm just not gonna like this shit gonna end bad for me. You know how
closer and closer,
you know how you had that dark cloud over your head and your gut feeling.
You accepted your signs. That's what it is. You accepted your signs.
For sure, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I was saying in my head like, man, I can't keep on just ignoring my blessings for real. Like nigga catching blessings every day, every single day, like every single day. And I'm like, man, hell no, this shit don't work like that. Some shit and you be like, everything just make you think about it. Like niggas smile and laugh, having fun. You like, what the fuck I'm having fun for? Like, you know, like
that's really
that's fucked up when you gotta think like that. Like you can't even really smile and enjoy yourself because you like what I got to smile about, and I got everything to smile about. Nigga really blessed, you know. So you know what I'm saying? It's unforgivable, and I was like that. I was the same nigga, but when you got kids, you got 5-10 million sitting in your account. You ain't finna just go shoot a nigga broad day like right now. You're not doing that. No matter how you feel, how angry, how much anger you got. Nigga gonna think twice about that.
You got too much to lose for sure.
Yeah. Right. So you gotta put niggas in position. You gotta have opportunity where niggas is really getting money and they don't even got like that mentality where I ain't got nothing to lose. You know, I don't give no fuck how angry you is, how much you a real street nigga and a killer for sure. Nigga gonna think twice before they just go put themselves in the line of fire if you actually got something going on for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be selfish.
But even Snoop said, bro, I ain't never have a murder case till I made murder was the case. So again, back to some big fat shit. You manifest that shit. When you keep speaking that shit, you manifesting it. You creating that energy.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Snoop
crazy.
be on some other shit now.
I ain't never know he said that.
He said that shit in the Breakfast Club. So it's like, you manifest that shit. Start talking about some money and some women and some other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, no, you ain't lying though. Nigga definitely be like, nigga man in his mouth. That shit powerful when you speaking about certain shit. You know?
Hell yeah, that tongue is very powerful.
Hell yeah.
If there were 3 things that you could make sure that your sons understood about life, what would they be?
If it was 3 things that I could. It'll be one, that shit, the world cruel. Ain't nothing gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm tough on my kids a little bit. Like, on the internet, it might look like I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want my kids, especially with them being boys, they gotta have, like, ferociousness. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, with them, especially with them being my kids, they not gonna get no break. Like, hey, you heard them, son. You had this shit easy. They gonna try to knock them right on their ass. So you gotta have, like, you gotta be prepared for that. You gotta have thick skin for that. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. 2, it'll be you gotta be a hard worker. Like you gotta really go hustle. Cause I could have all this shit and I could give it to you, but I want my kids to be able to take what I get them and put that on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what, and you gotta learn that early. Like I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's some way. Or all the big shit that my kids get in life, I want them to have to like work for it, and not necessarily like work and go make money. Just like
put in some kind of effort.
Put in some type of effort to make me proud to want to give you this shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you can have a Ferrari at 16 if you do that. You know what I'm saying? If you just working and you not on no lazy shit because you got it. And that's one thing that I like, and that scare me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being somebody that got money and able to do so much for their kids, like you get comfortable early, you know what I'm saying? And you want to give your kids the world because I worked hard for this shit, so I want to be able to spoil them, but it's like, it's a certain way you got to do it, and I ain't found that balance yet. Like, how do I spoil my kids without making them spoiled? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the last thing would be to respect women for sure. Just respect women, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with doing that, if you respect women, it'll just take you a long way. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be just your woman. I feel like you just get blessings in life. Just respect the women. Respect the older women around
it lengthens your years.
Yeah. So I definitely teach them that, you know, because nowadays, like, shit, kids just ain't big on respect, period, especially towards women. You know what I'm saying? And seeing that shit on like the internet will make you definitely like not respect women. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those three things. Once you got like discipline and like ferociousness to understand that the world is against you already, like, and not being afraid of that and just willing to go conquer it, and you got to hustle, and you got like, if you respect women, shit, you got self-respect, dignity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna let nobody disrespect you just because the respect you got for like women and them the people who raised you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you got them three, man, you gonna be good for sure.
For sure.